and off because the clutch will overheat, we'll do a lap and we'll have to come back in. So, build it up nice and smooth. That's the same reason as why when I say up a gear, bring your foot off the accelerator first, then click the paddle and then back on. It's basically a manual gearbox you control electronically.
Okay.
So,
God.
especially here, you need to be nice and smooth when you pull away. Don't come on and off the throttle because we're going slightly uphill, it will burn the clutch. So, to get it started, put your foot hard on the brakes for me. Turn the key all the way. Keep turning it till the engine starts. You'll have to turn it all the way back then if you let go, and then all the way forwards again. Perfect. Keep your foot hard on the brakes.
Oh, it goes forwards even more.
Yep, that's...
I shall move forwards a bit more.
Perfect. So foot on the brake, click the paddle on the right, that will select first gear. Perfect, and then off the brake, start to squeeze and hold the accelerator, will come around to the right. Perfect, then nice and straight, follow the car in front. There we go, so keep the power on, we're all clear left, so keep some power on, we'll head over to the road, perfect. Follow the yellow Lambo. Perfect, now pop it up to second gear. We've got one car overtaking us, so keep the power on, just move all the way to the left and pop two wheels on the grass for me. Perfect. And over to the right, following the atom. So all the mirrors are set to me, so don't worry about anything you can or can't see on those.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect, so stay nice and wide to the right here. We'll lift off the power, we'll come around to the left, and we should be all clear to go. So straight through, following the atom, build up the power, fantastic. And up again, keep the power on, nice and smooth. There we go. Off to the next two yellow cones, we're going to lift off and then gently on the brakes here, slowing it down, a bit harder on the brakes, a bit harder. Off the brakes, turn left, straighten it up. So kind of ignore what the brake feels like under your foot, because there's half a pedal of dead space, and then you need to squeeze it so you feel yourself slowing down.
I couldn't feel it then.
No, that's because it wasn't doing anything, you hadn't got to the brakes yet, you were just in the slack of the pedal. Perfect, so round to the right. Straighten it up, squeeze the power, lift up and on the brakes here, slow it down, off the brakes, turn left, straighten up, squeeze the power, keep going, and lift off here, perfect. We're just going to stay tight to the left to let someone overtake, don't brake whatever you do, just keep it tight left and lift off the power. Perfect, they'll come nice down the right. Squeeze the power, we're all good here. Perfect, so we'll head round to the left. Squeeze the power on, follow the Mustang. Keep going, nice and smooth. Lift off, and then on the brakes here, slowing it down. Off the brakes, round to the right. Straighten it up and squeeze the power again. Perfect. And lift off, fantastic. Round to the right. Squeeze the power, fantastic. Follow the Mustang. Keep going. Lift off and on the brakes, slow it down. Roll off, round to the left. Perfect, and round to the left again. It's quite good, isn't it? Left here.
I'm surprised it's not like...
Just four wheels on the grass to the left for me. There's a car overtaking us. Perfect, keep it nice and straight. And then back to the right, squeeze the power, follow the Aston. Then gently on the brakes here. Roll off, turning it in. Perfect, start wide and then round to the left, so we've done one lap. Straighten it up, squeeze the power, fantastic, keep going. And up again, so click the paddle, perfect. Off the power, on the brakes, slow it down.
Change down automatically?
Yeah, it will change down automatically, it won't change up.
Ah, so I was
We're going to go past.
second.
Yeah, keep going, perfect, pop it up to third, fantastic, keep the power on. Lift off, on the brakes here, slowing it down. It will tell you what gear you're in along the bottom.
Yeah, it does.
Round to the
Well, I didn't realise it had changed down.
Yeah, it will change down for you. Squeeze the power, build it up. Yeah, it's got anti-stall, so it won't let you stall it.
Yeah.
Gently on the brakes, slowing it down. Off the brakes, turn it in. Straighten it up, squeeze the power on. Off the power, on the brakes here. And into the left. Squeeze the power, straighten it up, build it up, keep going. Keeping the power on, let it rev. Off the power, round to the left. Squeeze the power off, follow the gulf. Again, lift off, start wide, and then we'll come round to the left. Straighten it here, squeeze the power, keep going, bit more power, keep going. Lift off, gently on the brakes, ignore them, just come round to the right. Straighten it up, squeeze the power, keep going. Lift off, gently on the brakes, off the brakes and round to the right. Straighten it up, squeeze the power on, and up again. Lift off, on the brakes.
So much to think about.
Straight and then round to the left again. Perfect, number 2. Straighten it up, squeeze the power. Perfect. Keep going. Lift off, on the brakes, slow it down.
You have to push the brake pedal quite hard to
You do, yeah.
get
Yes.
I'm not pushing it hard enough, I don't think.
Straighten it up, squeeze the power. I mean, as long as we're slowing down for the corner, we're doing alright. Just keep it straight, keeping the power on. Lift off the power, hard on the brakes. Slowing it down a bit more, round to the left, straighten the wheel, squeeze the power, nice and straight, keep going, follow the car in front, up again, perfect, keep going, lift off, gently on the brakes, slowing it down, round to the left, and squeeze the power on. We're going to follow the Aston, keeping the power on here, nice and smooth. Going, so we'll wait for them to give us a signal. Lift off, perfect. Gently on the brakes here, slowing it down. We're going to come around to the right and we're going to pass them on their right here. So squeeze the power on, let's get past as soon as we can. Off the power, little brake. Off the brakes, round to the left. There's a car that's going to overtake us, so just lift off, pop 2 wheels on the grass. Just keep the right hand wheels on the tarmac. Perfect, back onto the road, fantastic. Squeeze the power. Gonna lift off here and then come around to the left. Squeeze the power on again, perfect. Lift off, on the brakes, off the brakes on the left. And straight, squeeze the power. Lift off and on the brakes, slowing it down. Roll off, turn it in. Straight, squeeze the power, lift off a little bit of a brake, round to the right, squeeze the power, straighten it up, follow the Lambo, keep going, lift off, on the brakes, perfect, and left, and straight, and left again, so we've done 3, perfect, straighten it up, squeeze the power, keep going, and up again, lift off, gently on the brakes, right, perfect, straight and left, squeeze the power on, build up the power, keep going, up again, keep going, nice and smooth, lift off on the brakes here, slowing it down, bit more brakes, round to the left, straight, squeeze the power on, there's a car overtaking us, just lift off the power for me, don't brake, and then back to the road, perfect, squeeze the power on, going nice and straight. Start to lift it off, gently on the brakes, slowing it down. Round to the left, straighten it up here, squeeze the power on up the hill, build up the power, up again. We're going to go past the Porsche. No, we're not, they're coming back. Oh, here we are. Perfect. On the brakes again here, slowing it down. Off the brakes and right. Squeeze the power. Perfect, gently on the brakes. Round to the left, straighten it up, squeeze the power on, perfect, fantastic.
How come you have to take your shoe off?
Just how close the pedals are together. Very easy to get away from them if not. So we'll keep going for now, we'll follow the car in front. There we go, round to the left, just watch out because they look like they're having a bit of fun. Squeeze the power, we're going to overtake here, plenty of power, I'll get there as soon as we can. Off the power, on the brakes, slowing it down, roll off, turn right, straighten it up, squeeze the power, lift off, on the brakes, off the brakes, up right, squeeze the power through, perfect, nice and straight, keep going, lift off, on the brakes, slow it down, and left, so we've done 4, we'll go round to the left again. Perfect. Straight, squeeze the power. Keep going. Power on the brakes. Off the brakes and right. Perfect. perfect. Start wide and then left. Squeeze the power on here. Perfect. Nice and straight. Keep going. Up again. Keep going. Nice and smooth. Lift off on the brakes here. Slowing it down. Perfect. Turn to the left. Turn straight. Squeeze the power. Keep going. Up again. Keep going. Nice and smooth. Lifting up on the brakes. Slowing it down. Perfect. Round to the left. We're going to overtake, so squeeze the power on. Perfect. Keep going. Lift off here on the brakes, slowing it down. Off the brakes, turn right, squeeze the power up towards the gate. Fantastic. Lift off on the brakes. Round to the left. Straight. Nice and straight. Build it up. Round to the left, squeeze the power on again now, perfect. Lift off, gently on the brakes. We've got one car overtaking us, so we just put four wheels up on the grass to the left, keep a little bit of power on. They'll come past on the right, to the right, squeeze the power. Lift off, gently on the brakes, off the brakes to the right. Straighten it up, squeeze it on, perfect. Lift off, gently on the brakes, off the brakes right. Perfect, squeeze the power up here. Lift off and on the brakes. Round to the left. And then we come left again, just do one last lap. So round to the left, still enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it.
Again, squeeze the power and up again. Perfect, lift off here, gently on the brakes, slowing it down. Perfect, round to the right. Round to the left. Squeeze the power on, we're going to overtake as well. Keep going, bit more power. Lift off here, on the brakes, slowing it down. Perfect. Off the brakes, on the left. Squeeze the power, straighten it up. Perfect, keep going. Up again. Perfect, nice and smooth. Perfect, we're going to start nice and wide to the right. And we'll come round and we'll see if we get a chance to overtake any of these. Perfect. So
I didn't think I was going that slow, you know.
There we go, squeeze a bit of power, keep following the Ferrari, keep going close to the Ferrari, keep going.
Collision detection in this car.
No, absolutely not. Squeeze the power, follow the Ferrari, keep going. Lift off, gently on the brakes, round to the left. Squeeze the power on, straighten up the wheel, build up the power. Lift off. Perfect, round to the left, squeeze the power. Perfect. Lift off, gently on the brakes. And round to the left. Straight, squeeze the power, perfect. Lift off and on the brakes, slow it down. Round to the right, straighten it up, squeeze the power, perfect. And gently on the brakes, round to the right, straighten it up again, squeeze the power on, perfect. Lift off, we'll come back into the pits this lap, so instead of going left again, we'll go straight on, the same way as the red Ferrari.
Oh,
Perfect. Enjoy that?
One more. Can I ask a favour?
Yeah?
I wanted some pictures taken.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Can I just pull up against the barrier because my mum and my boyfriend are sort of waiting?
Unfortunately not. No, we're not allowed to point it anywhere near the barriers.
Oh, really?
No, they get quite particular about that. Park it anywhere up down here. We can go right on the end next to the yellow Lamborghini if that works. Perfect.
There they are.
So come around to the left. There we go, a little bit further forwards, keep going, and we'll stop just there. Fantastic. So, just turn it off with the key.